The Cat in the Hat was an absolute classic by Dr. Seuss. Sure, the book was for children, but it always holds a special place within us because the story was told in a clear and balanced way. In 2003 came along a live action incarnation, and goodness was it horrible! The basic plot is the same as in the book. Two children are left at home while the mother leaves the house for the day. During this time, who else should come but the Cat in the Hat? Oh, I'm sorry, I think I said the Cat in the Hat, not Mike Myers wearing a creepy cat costume. Yes, the cat was played by Mike Myers and it was a terrible casting choice. Originally, the role would have been played by Tim Allen, but he was busy working with The Santa Claus 2, so Myers was chosen because at the time, Myers was a wonderful comedian. But as time passed by, his comedy stopped working, and I think we know the culprit just by watching this movie. How can we avoid talking about this movie without mentioning the awkward adult themes and potty humor which is just unacceptable in a Dr. Seuss movie? It's at Spaceballs level of humor, but the humor in Spaceballs was done on purpose because it was a parody. This film was based on a Dr. Seuss book, so humor like that is not gonna fly. Apparently, people claim that the film should have gotten a PG-13 rating instead of just a PG rating due to the awkward humor. The acting is terrible. Barely any expression is put into the performances, especially with the kids. You might be thinking, come on, don't you think you're going a bit hard on them here? They were child actors then. I know, but ever heard of second takes? Which I doubt any were done in this movie? The characters are also shallow. There's barely any development, and I don't feel as if this could actually happen because of how unclear the motivations are. They all feel one-dimensional and don't seem to care about the other two dimensions we're living in. If there's one good thing about this movie, it's the set design. It's pretty colorful and vibrant, but it fails to distract from the stupidity of the film. Apparently there was a sequel planned for this movie a bit after the first one's release, which would be based on the book sequel, The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. But the negative reviews and Dr. Seuss's widow taking away the rights to any further live-action incarnations of Dr. Seuss books stopped such thing from happening, which would explain why all Dr. Seuss films after this were CGI animated. This wasn't the first Dr. Seuss feature film though. Universal, about 3 years before this, released How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which was of course based upon the book of the same name, and it fared so much better. Sure, the reviews were mixed, but the performance was much more memorable, especially Jim Carrey. Mike Myers as the Cat in the Hat is one of the worst decisions ever made, and the movie itself is also a big mistake. At this point in the 21st century, people should know better. It's disappointing how many movies today go downhill because of things like this.